In this video, we're going to look at the English version files of Atashin'chi, another family-based animated sitcom beloved in its home country of Japan. We'll be going over its English dub, many subtitled versions, and its future in the English-speaking world. And stay tuned, because I have info on one release that I haven't seen documented anywhere online. First, what is Atashin'chi? Much like America, Japan has a love of the animated family sitcom genre. These are just a few examples, but America has The Simpsons, Family Guy, and Bob's Burgers, and Japan has Sazai-san, Chibi Maruko-chan, and the topic of today's video, Atashin'chi. The series stars the Tachibanas, a family of 4 that lives in Nishi, Tokyo. An average high school girl named Mikan, a laid-back middle school boy named Yuzuhiko, and the nameless parents, the father being a soft-spoken salaryman, and the mother being a hard-working housewife. Typical tales of the Tachibanas go over the everyday happenings for the family, from Mikan being picky about how a lunch is packed to the family deciding how to use electricity without tripping the breaker. Compared to its contemporaries such as Crayon Shin-chan with its 5-year-old star that loves to pull down his pants, and Chibi Maruko-chan, which is perpetually set in 1974, Atashin'chi differentiates itself by being ordinary. That simplistic charm, though, has helped the series amass millions of fans around the world. Atashin'chi began in 1994 as a short-form manga created by Eiko Kera and co-produced by her husband Shinji Ueda and published in the newspaper Yomiuri Shimbun. The manga ran for almost 18 years, and during that time became an animated series. The Atashin'chi anime adaptation was headed by Shin Animation. That name may ring a bell for some, as the studio is also known for producing the anime versions of Doraemon and Crayon Shin-chan. Atashin'chi had a second anime called Shin Atashin'chi that ran from 2015 to 2016, giving the Tachibana family even more fresh content. More recently, the author launched a sequel manga in 2019 titled Atashin'chi Super, and a short web series recently debuted to celebrate the manga's 30th anniversary. And what better time to cover this topic? Today, we're going to see how this Japanese family of 4 fared in the English-speaking world. Has Atashin'chi snagged so much as a semblance of success, or have they been as overlooked as other Japanese family sitcoms? Let's find out today as we look at the English version files of Atashin'chi. The first documented English version of Atashin'chi came out on either November 7th, 2007 or January 11th, 2008. Whatever the date may be, Malaysian distribution company PMP Entertainment released a VCD set of Atashin'chi that had not only the Mandarin and Malay dubs, but also English subtitles. While I can't find any footage of this release online, the episode titles are quite telling of the quality of the English translation. Don't get shocked. Way of eating the baked toast? Thing that have reached the expire date? Another case of janky bootleg subs. PMP's website lists 9 volumes of Atashin'chi VCDs. All 9 listings confirm Mandarin/Chinese and Malay dubs, but only volumes 1 through 3 are confirmed to have English subtitles. YesAsia.com also has a listing for a 9 VCD set that covers episodes 1 through 26 from the same company. So Atashin'chi's debut in English was as a secondary language option on what is more than likely a bootleg home video release. It took until 2009 for Atashin'chi to receive its first official English version, a dub of the anime that was broadcast on Nick India. Yes, the same channel that brought you this abomination. The dub was produced in Mumbai by the same studio that made the Hindi dub, Mayuki and Sync Studios, also known as Mayuki Enterprises. The dub of Atashin'chi premiered on Nick India around July of 2009. The show was last known to have aired on the channel in November of 2011. Nick India has broadcast Indian-made English dubs of anime in a similar family-friendly genre such as Chibi Maruko-chan, Perman, and Ninja Hattori-kun amongst others. Unlike those dubs, which have at least some episodes if not a complete release available online, not a single vignette is available of this Atashin'chi dub. The only piece of the dub available is the opening theme. Further differentiating itself from other Nick India dubs, the dub's opening sounds great. Well, at least judging from the potato quality audio and video anyway.
Hi, hello, and thank you, goodbye, till we meet again. Hi, hello.
The opening song's lyrics are accurately adapted from Japanese and fit well into English. Other Nick India dub openings have clunky lyrics that significantly differ from the Japanese version. Musician Shalin Sharma sang the Atashin'chi dub's opening tune. Sharma also sang the opening in Hindi.
Hi, hello, oh, thank you, chalte hain, fir milenge. Hi, hello.
While that may be the only surviving footage of the English dub, the info doesn't stop there. Thanks to an upload by Mubarak on YouTube and later a higher quality version by Toons Anime India 2.0, the Hindi credits also list the English voice cast. Just like with the opening tune singer, there is plenty of overlap between people that worked on the English and Hindi dubs of Atashin'chi on Nick India. Most of the cast play their respective characters in both versions, the only exceptions being Mikan and the host, who I assume is the narrator. Because I don't have clips available and these voice actors are best known for Hindi dubs, I'll be going through this cast list quickly. The other credits listed in these voice actor profiles are for Hindi productions, not English ones. The host was played by Dhruv Ganesh. Mikan was played by Neetu Chowdhury. Yuzuhiko, listed in the credits as simply Yuzu, was played by Ashar Sheikh. The mother was played by Shopini Singh, and to round out the family, the father was played by Aditya Raj. Yukarin, one of Mikan's friends, was played by Pinky Pal Rajput, who is the owner and technical head of Mayuki and Sync Studios. And Nobara, another friend of Mikan's, was played by Urvi Ashar, misspelled A-H-S-A-R in the credits. Additionally, Nobara is misspelled as Nohara, so there are 2 misspellings on this credit, unless that's Nobara's name in the dub. The dub was directed by Anju Jamwal and Mayuri Mehrotra, the former being a main director at Mayuki and Sync Studios, and the latter listing herself as a jack-of-all freelancer on her LinkedIn profile. Many Indian commenters online look back at this show fondly, but there is little to no other info on this English dub. I reached out to Mayuki and Sync Studios via their website, but as of recording, the company hasn't responded to my message. See, if this YouTube series was still English dub history, this would be the end. There are no other English dubs known to exist of this property. Chibi Maruko-chan, Purman, and Ninja Hattori-kun all had additional English dubs, but Atashin'chi's English dub history begins and ends with Nick India. Then, what else is there to discuss about Atashin'chi in English? Let's dive into the wonderful world of Atashin'chi's many other English subbed releases. There exists an American premium television channel called the Nippon Golden Network that airs Japanese TV programs with English subtitles. The station launched in January of 1982 and is available only in Hawaii, although it was also available in California until about 1999. NGN is kind of an unsung piece of American anime history as they've aired programs like Fist of the North Star, Dr. Slump, and Dragon Ball, both original and Z, with English subtitles over the channel's 40-plus year history. Knowledgeable fans may even compare NGN to Kiku, another Hawaiian TV channel that aired Japanese programs with English subtitles, but the channels are entirely different entities. In any case, back in July of 2009, NGN aired Atashin'chi for Hawaiian viewers, coincidentally around the same time the Nick India dub premiered. The NGN broadcast presumably had English subtitles. Why do I say presumably? Because there is no other info about this release. The anime was listed in Hawaiian TV schedules every Wednesday around 7:30 p.m. from July 8th to September 16th, 2009. After those dates, the show disappeared from schedules and never returned. Sometime after this official release, there was an unofficial DVD of the 2010 Atashin'chi 3D movie with Cantonese audio and English, Chinese, and Malay subtitles by a mysterious Hong Kong company named Times Entertainment Limited. Yeah, of course Hong Kong is in this video, right? I did buy this DVD and yeah, the subs are about as bad as you'd expect. I received the DVD in the mail factory sealed, but I got a little bonus prize of sorts with it. Whoever shipped this to me from eBay also gave me this random Initial D DVD. But I digress. Let's get back on track before I break out the Eurobeat tunes. The next subbed release of Atashin'chi content is far better documented, as it was available on Crunchyroll. Atashin'chi's second anime, Shin Atashin'chi, was licensed for a simulcast release on American streaming site Crunchyroll. Episodes 1 through 3 launched on the site on October 6, 2015, with further episodes coming out weekly starting October 27th. Within an hour of an episode being broadcast in Japan, premium Crunchyroll users could watch the episode in HD with English subtitles. Other users could enjoy the episode for free with ads in standard definition 1 week later. The show would be available to users in North, Central, and South America, as well as Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, and Europe. This marks the first time the series was available officially in many of these locations. All 26 episodes of the new Atashin'chi anime aired without a hitch, with the final episode releasing on April 5th, 2016. While this was a big W for fans of the Tachibana family, Shin Atashin'chi didn't garner much attention in the Western anime community. But can you blame it? The anime's debut was up against shows that were hyped to hell and back that season like Osamatsu-san, One Punch Man, and Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. That said, Shin Atashin'chi received little to no coverage, not even on forums. Even the Crunchyroll page itself only has 5 user reviews and 15 ratings, all of which are positive. The Atashin'chi franchise may have sat in the shadows of critically acclaimed titans in the fall of 2015 and through the winter of 2016, but getting the series in front of a Western audience at all was a big deal. New fans are still fans, even if it's not many. However, Crunchyroll would not be the permanent home for the Tachibanas, as Shin Animation had plans to launch Atashin'chi on an even bigger platform. On May 12, 2020, Shin Animation announced in a press release they would be teaming up with digital marketing and communications company Alphabet LLC to bring the Atashin'chi franchise to YouTube. The beloved family sitcom would make its debut that Friday, May 15th, with the first 2 episodes of the original 2002 anime. This debut was not only for Japanese fans to enjoy though, as episodes also had English subtitles. The collaborative plan to put the Tachibanas on YouTube was to release both the original anime and Shin Atashin'chi in their original episode order for free. Yes, 100% free, no membership required. The first month of release would have 2 episodes every weekday, then 2 episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every month to follow until March of 2021. This would get hundreds of vignettes of the show out to viewers in less than a year. The channel also planned to post compilation videos of the series. YouTube has continued to be the home of Atashin'chi ever since. As of recording, the channel has just hit 1 million subscribers and currently has over 125 million views across its uploads. This popularity, though, can be attributed to the channel being for a global audience instead of just a Western one. But still, having official English subtitles has given the series far more accessibility to new audiences. Despite the anime receiving so much attention, the manga of Atashin'chi has yet to see an official release in English. As far as I can tell, there's not even a random obscure release in Southeast Asia. However, there is an unofficial translation out there online, but who knows? Maybe one day the manga will get its time in the sun in the West. Atashin'chi has had quite the trip around the world for its English versions, from Malaysia to India to Hawaii to California. Despite all their globetrotting, the starring family has not had much of an impact on the English-speaking world. Much like shows with similar demographics such as Doraemon, Chibi Maruko-chan, and Crayon Shin-chan, it failed to find a major audience abroad. Unlike the others though, it's more like Atashin'chi never had a chance to find an audience. The only English dub was on Nick India for 2 years, and the different subbed releases were not brought in with much fanfare. Is this a failure of a story though? Atashin'chi may not have a significant fanbase in the West, but having hundreds of videos available for free legally with English subtitles is a fantastic feat compared to many series like it. In the end, I see this story as a win. If you'd like to see Atashin'chi for yourself, as I've said, the official YouTube channel has hundreds of videos available with English subtitles. Since there isn't a plot, you can jump into any episode and get a feel for the show. And hey, maybe it'll give you something new and fun to binge watch. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave in the comments what you think about Atashin'chi, how you discovered the series, actors you would cast for an English dub, and requests for other series you'd like to see me cover. I hope you're as excited as I am for this upcoming season of not English dub history, but English version files. Just about every episode this year is a fan request, including one decided by a poll. Stay tuned on hearing about the winner soon. Otherwise, keep an eye out for streams and other events on my community tab. As an aside, my friends and I are once again participating in Extra Life. We're raising money for Nationwide Children's Hospital in Columbus, Ohio. So if you'd like to donate to a good cause and put money towards a bonus episode in December, check the description. Shout out to all of my supporters on Patreon and Twitch. If you'd like to see exclusive content, gain access to my Discord server, and have your name on screen here, please consider supporting on either platform. Thank you, goodbye, till we meet again, take care.